It's time that we become obsessed with ourselves. It's time for us to be our own biggest cheerleader. It's time to put ourselves on a pedestal. It's time for you to prioritize yourself. As women, we tend to pour into everybody else and think about ourselves last. You deserve the same love, attention, and care that you give to everybody else around you. And don't feel guilty about it. See, I know y'all heard this before, but I'm gonna say it again. You can't pour from an empty cup. And when your cup is full, now you have more energy for your relationships, more creativity for your work, more clarity for your goals. And don't forget, how you treat yourself is how other people are gonna treat you. If you don't prioritize yourself, nobody else will. Becoming obsessed with ourselves means taking care of our health. Our body is the vessel that carries us throughout this life, which means we should pamper it, nurture it, pay attention to it, and listen to it. A healthy body fosters a healthy mind. A lot of times when people are feeling stressed and tired and they have no energy, it's because they're not taking care of their body. What are you eating? Pay attention to your diet. When you eat a whole bunch of bullshit food, you're gonna feel like shit. Then you're gonna start to look like shit. I'm just keeping it real. Making sure we stretching our bodies every day, going for a walk, keeping our body and our muscles moving. And so it can continue to do what it's supposed to do. Being obsessed with ourselves means cutting out the noise, being very selective about who and what we allow to come into our territory, right? We can't just be giving our energy to anybody or anything, period. If it's not helping you grow, then it's a no. Also, learn how to say no. No has been my best friend lately. I wish I would have started using the word no a long time ago. Stop gossiping and talking about other people. If we obsessed with ourselves, what we talking about other people for? We too busy focused on what we got going on for ourselves to be worried about anything anybody else is doing. Have boundaries and set standards. And understand that it's okay to walk away from people that are no longer aligned with who you are. That's loving yourself. That's understanding that you can't just allow anybody in your space in your face. Becoming obsessed with yourself means growing spiritually, listening to that inner voice, listening to your intuition. We all hear that voice that talks to us, but most of the time we choose to ignore it. I don't know what it is, but most of the time we choose to ignore that voice that's telling you, girl, you shouldn't be doing that, but you go and do it anyway. Spiritual growth means becoming more aligned with who you are and what you stand for, your values, your morals. Because if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. It's so true. Knowing who you are and standing on that 10 toes. As we become even more obsessed with ourselves, that means embracing our failures. We're not ashamed, nor are we afraid of failure. And we will never let failure stop us from investing into our future selves. See, because we understand that failure is a part of the process. And anytime you have failed, you learned from it. It was a lesson. You learned from it, you kept on going and kept on growing. Becoming obsessed with yourself is understanding that knowledge is power. Every day investing into your knowledge, learning a new skill, reading a new book, watching uplifting, motivational, and educational podcasts. That's how you evolve. Every single day, the world is changing around us at a rapid speed. Every time I turn on the news, I see something new. Now we got new robots. We got all type of new stuff in this world. Like, if you don't commit to learning something new every day, then you're going to get left behind. Invest into your knowledge. Being obsessed with ourselves means we don't let our emotions control us. We know what triggers us. We know what bothers us. We know how we respond to certain things and certain people. We are in control of our emotions. We're taking the time to heal our open wounds. And no matter what life throws at us, we handle it with class and grace. Being obsessed with ourselves means we take time to self-reflect, creating self-awareness. Self-reflection requires you to slow down, step back and step away from everything and take some time to yourself. Take some time to sit in the quiet and to reflect on your past experiences, to reflect on how far you have come, to reflect on where you're going. Self-reflection helps you gain a perception on everything and everybody that's around you. People don't like self-reflection. People don't like to sit in stillness and quietness. They like to stay busy and running around and around a bunch of people all the time. You know why? They running from reality. They don't want to sit by themselves in stillness and quietness and face the realities of who they are and where they are. Self-reflection helps align you with the person that you want to be. You know who you are aware of yourself, so therefore you are aware of the changes that need to be made so you can be the person you want to be. Being obsessed with ourselves means treating our body like a temple, because your body is a temple. Preserve your sexual energy for your passion and your goals. Stop giving it away to people who are just using it for their own selfish gain. Make them work for it, okay? Get to know your body. Preserve your body. Cherish your body. Nurture your body. Take care of your body. The better you take care of your body, the better it's going to take care of you. Become obsessed with yourself. Love yourself. Self-love, self-care, self-preservation. You deserve it. We deserve it. All right.